Hey, so real quick, I just wanted to give my response to this whole Jeffrey Epstein, Chris Tucker situation that's been taking place. So recently we got Chris Tucker responding to, his trip to Africa with Kevin Spacey, Bill Clinton, and Jeffrey Epstein.
We flew Bill Clinton and a lot of different, that was a humanitarian trip to Africa. And I met him on that trip because it was his plane. I didn't know who plane we was getting on, but it was a whole bunch of dignitary people who was with a delegation. And yeah, I met him, and you don't know people, what they do in their private lives. So, yeah.
But tell me this, Chris. He was on this private plane, and you can tell that it was a private plane because they called it, what is Lolita Express?
Oh yeah, it was a private plane. Yes. Oh yes.
But wait a minute. You didn't never go to that island, did you?
No. I don't know where that thing at.
That laugh nervous as hell.
No.
I think Chris is busting him some nuts. This black man turned red.
Hey, we was going to Africa to save lives.
And he's just saying that, he was with Epstein. He never been to Epstein Island. But they did, however, take a trip to Africa on a private jet. And it kind of got me wondering, like, was the visit, for, set up for Chris Tucker to be the face? You know what I mean? Like, he's the black man, and it makes, other people receive them a little bit, easier because you have a black man doing business with you. You know what I mean? You have a black man doing business as the face, but the white man actually pulling the strings. And excuse me for, using the color analogy. But anyway, they got a lot of people from Africa that's been sent over to the UK and, you know what I mean, and sent all around the world just to be used as like in-house maids. But, some of them get raped, they use the sex slaves, you know what I'm saying? Some people are, you'll find like clips on YouTube where they got kids that they, orphans that they took in, they adopted, and now all of a sudden they're married to them, when they get a little bit older. I'm pretty sure y'all familiar with these situations. But I'm just saying that to say, man, it is a lot of shish kebab, sugar honey iced tea. I'm sugar honey iced tea, man. I'm going to use that. The guys say that on YouTube, but it is a lot. I like it. It is a lot of stuff going on out here that we are just not privy to. You know what I mean? And then you had the situation with Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton allegedly over there in Haiti, who were, during the earthquakes and stuff like that. Instead of them providing resources and support, they were over there actually taking the children and, the young women and men and actually trafficking them allegedly to different places around the world, just to people who were willing to pay for that. I'm guaranteeing you that Hillary and all of these high-end elite people are tied in together, man. It is a crazy demonic force out there that we are just not privy to, we are just not aware of, man. And I wouldn't put it past, and I couldn't say that Chris Tucker for sure had anything to do with anything. It probably was just something he was paid to do. You know what I mean? Like, Jeffrey Epstein, I'm pretty sure, had his hands on an unlimited amount of resources, so he was willing to pay, or was able to pay, anybody for anything he needed, man. Jeffrey Epstein was a service provider. That man was able to provide you with, allegedly, young women, young men, kids, and that's just facts. We had the Prince Andrews, and then the lady who he slept with at 17 years old. Her name was Dufresne. She actually settled out of court for a substantial amount of money. And, what's facts is facts. But yeah, man, y'all let me know what y'all think down there in that comment section about this whole Jeffrey Epstein and Chris Tucker and all of that. I don't think Chris Tucker probably, and I don't put it past nobody, but I just think it was just an opportunity that he took advantage of. And like I said, Jeffrey Epstein, he had connections with a whole lot of entertainers, with businessmen, with just the elite in general. So he had access to just about everybody. But that doesn't mean everybody was dirty. But it doesn't mean that a lot of them wasn't.